Hello there, and welcome back to Let's Create. Alright, so I think this one, we're just gonna go jump straight into there. We're gonna go mine, we're gonna go try and find more ores, and we're gonna try and see if we can get diamonds. I think that's a good plan for now. And then we'll go from there. We'll see how long it takes. We'll see what else we can find. And then we'll chug along. So right now, we're just going to go there. And we have our backpack. We have food. We have the thing. We have some pickaxes. So let's go. All right, so let's see, we are at -8, okay? So we got a little ways to go, so let's go ahead and get right on it. Just in case this is the first time you watching one of my videos, you're seeing that I'm like basically mining a bunch of ore at the same time. That's a mod that I quality of life that I like to use. So I am thinking that as soon as I start doing the create stuff like the drills and all that stuff, I'm probably gonna go ahead and take it off, but for now, since everything is manual, I'm gonna keep it for now, and I'm gonna just use it as I usually do in my other series. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of plug that in so that it doesn't look like something weird, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and keep on doing this and expanding a little bit more. Let's take a look here. Yep, we'll be able to kind of run some sort of kind of like not much of the mining that I like, but there's a lot of little patches of lava, but maybe we'll kind of do it like this way, and then maybe down here, and we'll figure something out for sure. Alright, I think it's good now to start just kind of like doing the strip mining. So that way we can start marking them. But because of this here, I think that I'm just gonna run it right straight from here. So we'll do... This one's gonna be 2 blocks because this is gonna run this way, and then from this point forward I'll just do the 1, 2, 3, and then every 3, and yep, this is how I do it. 2, 3, so I do it every 3rd block. So that way I maximize the space of the strip mine. It works for me. I've seen some people say that it's better to do it every 4th block. Even some folks say every 5 blocks. I think that's definitely a little bit exaggerated. I don't understand why some would do that, because you leave a whole gap of 5 blocks in between. But for me, it's you go in, you look at this, and then if you find something, you end up probably uncovering something on this side. Same on this side, you uncover something on this side, and if it carries over, then you're linking them, and you're basically covering the best amount of blocks, in my opinion. Again, I'm not doing this based on mathematics, but based on logic and experience. Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit of mathematics too, but yeah, anyway. 1, 2, 3. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do this. We're gonna run this pretty much up until the end, and then we'll just, expand. But for now, I think that this should be at least a little bit enough to get us started, and then kind of, get ourselves sort of. Hopefully, we find some diamonds, and we can go ahead and start building some better tools, maybe an armor if we get enough. That would be pretty awesome, but we'll see. Yep, so just to kind of, I'm gonna go ahead and run this one all the way down, so that way I can then do strip mine down, since we are coming from the north. You see, that way that's south, that's north. So we'll go ahead and run it here, and then all the other ones I like to also do single block, so that way first of all I avoid spawning stuff in my strip mine, and second, again, you kind of cover better. Now, of course, I don't have Swift Sneak, so when you get Swift Sneak, definitely becomes easier to do the strip mining like this. But again, I'm in no hurry, so I am enjoying mining like this. So yeah, let's go and figure this out, and hopefully we can find some diamonds. All right, so we are back, and I did a little bit of stuff off camera here. I built and upgraded some more chests. So I upgraded this chest, I built this one, I made another one here just to start organizing. I did smelt the zinc, and I made more andesite alloy. There's the remainder of the nuggets, and then just to have them on hand. Then this is as you can see there on the top, it says oak iron chest. It's just a little mod called sophisticated storage, and it just basically it's the equivalent of a normal mod that I use on fabric. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close, and it just expands the storage capacity, and then you can it's tiered, so you can upgrade it. So this is the iron, which should be more than enough for now, and I did some other upgrading, which is my backpack. I upgraded it to iron now, so now we have 2 iron backpacks, and this one of course is the one that I carry, so that's pretty cool. And right now though, what I want to do, and yeah, the chest monster is real. I said it last time. It started. Well, it's growing. So, but it is what it is. It's to be expected. What? Oh, that's I thought those were pillagers, but no. Okay. So I am gonna go, and I am gonna continue mining at this point. So I am not gonna take you along that ride, because it can be quite boring. So I'm just gonna keep on mining. I'm gonna try and gather more diamonds, and whoa, sorry. I love the timing of the eyes. It's so perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go mine, and I am going to go ahead and try to get as many more resources as I can. Redstone, whatever I come across, but hopefully diamonds, many diamonds. I doubt it, but at least a couple of more, so that I can at least do the armor and the tools. And then I'll be back when I have all that stuff, when I've kind of done as much mining as I can. I might actually end up going iron mining too, but that's gonna be a little bit of a more, maybe, let me see here, where can we go that it's a good iron source? Maybe over here in this mountain. I know that I was all the way over here at the beginning. Where was it? Yeah, all the way over here. So we'll see. I will go ahead and do my best to get some more iron, but I mean, we have our horsey, and we could definitely go find us maybe a stony peak, because they're awesome for iron. I don't care what anybody says, but yes, I love those. Anyway, let's go ahead, and I am going to keep doing this for a while. And like I said, I'm not going to take you along because that could be boring. But anyway, I will go ahead and see you guys when I'm back with more stuff. What a trip. Okay, good. So now that we are back here, I put some stuff to smelt. I got a bunch of stuff. I actually even organized a little bit better. So I have more zinc, and I got a little bit more iron, not too much, but we have diamonds. So at this point, I'm sort of debating, because I do want to go get more diamonds, but at the same time, it's kind of tough and slow to do it with look at all the dip slate, with only iron pickaxes. So I think that I am going to go ahead and make myself let's do it. I'm gonna do myself a diamond pickaxe. So what I'm gonna do first is that I'm gonna just take it. Oh yeah, and I upgraded another backpack. So yeah, the stuff that was in the backpack, I put it here. These are still like that, but no, yeah. So I think that we're gonna go ahead and let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and then go back, give it another try, and see if I can find a little bit more diamond. Because if I can at least do a full set of tools, I can then sort of do the next step, which is I want to make drills. And actually, now that we're here, let me do this. Oh, I forgot some stairs, deep slate stairs, so that I can finish the whole way down. I have literally 2. I just need 2. Let me grab that really quick. There we go. So we'll put that there. Alright, that should be good. Alright, now let's go back. And like I said, we'll try and get more, because if I can get tools, I want to do the drills. And when we get there, I will show you really quick what I mean. Alright, so this is what I mean. So let's go ahead and find drill. Okay, so mechanical drill, it's iron, andesite alloy, which we have quite a bit, andesite casing, which I can make as well. That's pretty cool. And then automated shape crafting. What? I don't know what this means. This part is the part that kind of throws me off a little bit. What is this? Kinetic stress impact. Okay, well, we'll figure that one out. But nonetheless, we do drill, and then deployer. Yeah, that one. What's the deployer? What do we need? Oh, we need an electron tube, and we need brass hand. Okay, let's start with the brass hand. It's just a bunch of brass sheet, which is brass ingot. which comes from brass nuggets. How do I make this? I'm mixing. Oh, let's see. Oh, copper and zinc. Oh, there it is. We need zinc. Well, I'm glad that we got a little bit of that. And we need a blaze burner. Oh my. That's quite something. Because that means that we need to go to the nether. Well, more reason to go ahead and get full diamond. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get more diamonds. So I just realized, so I went and I got some more stuff, and perusing and trying to figure out things, I actually realized that there's a lot of stuff that we need to do, and in the sense of we need to get ourselves some farms and some things so that we can build things, because we need super glue. So to do contraptions, this is something I literally just went through this whole thing here, and I realized that to do contraptions in Create, you need super glue. So what I was thinking is then over here, since we have this here too, I think we might just sort of do a little, maybe like around here. I think you can do something like this, and then you can go ahead and create the wheel. Oh man, this is exciting, honestly. Oh, I was also doing some stone because I didn't have normal stone to do the mill. So let's grab ourselves the shaft, and then what was it? It was just planks, right? So let's grab that, and then I believe that it's one shaft, and that's the normal wheel, the normal water wheel. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And I believe that we can do the big water wheels. All right. Awesome. How do we do this, though? Do they need... Oh, we need more space? Maybe? That's why? Oh, whoa. That is very trippy. What if we just kind of go this as well? And then we're gonna need, we have the bucket. We're gonna need more water. Let's take a look here how we're gonna do this. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's put one water. I think that would at least start working if we do this. Huh, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go with the horsey. And I think, yep, water is that way. So let's go grab some water, and hopefully it works. Oh, there it is. Hey, hardness hydraulics. Oh, it's doing it the other way. This is so bizarre though. Why is it moving it the other way? Okay, this is weird. Weird. So this is what I was able to come up with. So you definitely, I don't know if one wheel does anything. So I just left one. So I was looking and it basically showed the other wheels just producing 0 SU. So I don't know. Maybe it's just like more wheels. I don't know. At this point, I really didn't understand that. But at least I got this. So I figured that I did do some Googling on this because honestly, I was not able to figure this out, but I was able to. So the rotational power, it's different to SU, which is stress unit. I believe the stress unit is just like the power, and then but you have the rotational power as well. So this one is receiving 128 SU. I don't know what that means, but it, the rotation is definitely pretty cool. It's ugly. To be honest, this is how it's gonna go. There's gonna be a lot of ugly stuff at first while I learn this, just to then eventually, we'll learn how to make it pretty and all that. So right now it's about the functionality. And I think, let me see something. I think that if I put another cog, I don't know. There's got to be a way to control this as well instead of just doing the hand crank. We'll figure that out as well, I guess. And I think that it's the whole lever thing that you can actually use redstone components to either shut down, like turn on and off. But we'll figure that out later. Right now we have the mill. The mill is going. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and create a nice, actually, wheat farm, so that we can go ahead and start doing the wheat. And then while all this happens, we'll continue doing our... Do I have anything here? Nope. So while we do this, and while the wheat grows and all that good stuff, we will go ahead and continue the wonderful excavation project. So we'll definitely keep doing that. So at this point, I'm just going to put everything back. And now we can go ahead and make a little wheat farm here in the meantime. And I'll be back once I have it all set up. I'll show you how it looks like, and then we'll continue. So yeah, so let me sleep. I will get everything back, kind of working here, and I'll see you in a little bit once all the wheat is done. Oh, hello, sir. That was a little rude to step in the middle there. But, okay. So, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna lay it down here. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm pushing too much to do the create stuff. And I'll explain. We need to gather resources. I realize there's so much stuff that we need to do. And I think I'm trying to bite more than I can chew too quickly, too early. So I think that... what I'm going to do is that I'm going to focus on basic Minecraft. I mean, we do have at least those things. We have, sort of dabbled and try to understand how some of the mechanics work and all that stuff. But for example, I want to start, let's start simple. I did this, right? We did this. So why not actually do an actual farm? Like, let's just collect this automatically, right? Or automate it within Create. Now, because I said it at the beginning, we need andesite, we need zinc. Now that we know that we need zinc, we need iron. We don't even have that much iron. And we need to find ourselves a good amount before we really start getting into the weeds, if you will. So I'm gonna take a step back, and I don't want to kind of bore you through my sort of trying to figure things out without even having the resources that I don't have. So let's take a little bit of a right turn here. Let's go ahead and then let's go find iron, but like real, not just like, oh, let's go and find a couple of little ores. No, let's try and see if we can find like a proper iron source. And I know that we can try and find some. And there's a bunch of places that we haven't been. For example, this place here, that's stone. Maybe there's iron there. Let's travel there, right? Let's just go there and see what's out there. There's a swamp here too, which is very interesting. But also... there's stuff that I think we need, in general, like we need more copper, we need, it's a bunch of stuff. And looking at the map here, yeah, there's a lot of, these like wooded areas. This, it's very much deep slate heavy. We already know that, because it's the same. I mean, it is pretty cool actually, but it is definitely heavy on deep slate. We had this part, but I don't want to have to travel all the way back there. And I want to try and see if we find something a little bit more iron heavy. So I'm gonna start coming down this way. I've never seen this before. Fracture Savanna. So we'll see what's out there. So we're gonna get into the horse, and we're gonna go explore. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna focus from this point forward. Now, once we have a good amount, and when I say good, I'm talking at least several stacks. Let's give ourselves a minimum goal. Let's say 4 stacks of iron. I think that would help kind of guide us a little bit better, right? So let's go. Let's try and find as much iron as we can. We will gather, of course, other things like, let's say, copper. For example, like that's copper right there. But that's like one. You see what I mean? I don't want to have to stop and do little tiny things instead of, actually, let's do something a little bigger, right? So let's go ahead. So this, for example, looks more like okay. This looks like it's gonna be quite the interesting thing to move around, but I see that there's quite a bit of copper here. Wow, this is really like broken. I mean, I like it. Fracture Savanna. That's very interesting. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move around. Let's find ourselves some more iron and resources. And then when we go back, then we'll go ahead and start doing some interesting stuff. Now, another thing, we haven't even built a house, or like at least a starter house. So let's start with that too. All right. So I'm just going to go. I'll take you along, and then I'll come back to you guys when we have all the resources. Oh, we found some obsidian, interesting, and some nuggets, but everything else is sort of okay. I mean, I could grab it, but I could grab the obsidian, but I don't want my pickaxe to die on me just yet, because I still want to find iron. So we're gonna keep on going. So we've gone all the way down here and then come up this way, and now we're back here, and this is what I mean. I only have 29 iron, so we need to keep going. We need to be looking for more. So we need to move away from this area. Not move away in the sense of leaving and settling somewhere else. I actually like the area where we are, but I need to get iron. So we're gonna have to explore and go to faraway lands. Hopefully not too far away, but see, this is what I mean. It's like 1 or 2 little irons that brought us that was like what, 6 more. So yeah, let's keep going. Maybe we go here. I wonder what that is. Is that a village? Stony Shore. Ah, maybe that is a village. Let's take a look. Oh, it really looks like a village. Oh, cool. Oh, whoa. Oh, look at that. Okay, before we go there, we must get this. Alrighty. Look at that. And this. Okay, this excursion, it's already looking promising. So, alright. Let's go in there, buddy. This is interesting. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. An abandoned village. Wow, that is... My understanding is that they are quite rare. But... yeah, I've seen like... one or two at the most. Oh, look at that, a backpack. I'll take it. Yeah, they're not too common, and I think I've seen one. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen one in Java. I think this is my first one. When I used to play Bedrock, I found one, I think, in one of my worlds, but yeah, just tons of, not bad loot in the big picture of things, but for what I'm looking for, it's not really the greatest thing. Anyway, let's keep moving. All right, we are back home and he's still in there. What the heck? Holy moly. Okay. Well, did we do it? Did we get... Let me do this. Let me get all this stuff, the extra stuff, out of here. Yes, we got 1 diamond out of that trip. Let's get all these seeds and all this stuff here. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're almost there. We even got a little bit of andesite, which is kind of cool. And then let's do that, and we'll wait for that. I'll talk about this in a moment. But looky. Oh yeah, we got 4 and a little bit more stacks. That's awesome. Sorry, and I forgot. Raw block of iron. Sorry, a block of raw iron. Dyslexia. So yeah, yeah, that's awesome. So I am very, very, very extremely happy with this, because now I can kind of now sort of focus on, some other stuff. Like, for example, almost like I feel like we really have to now build a house, and we are going to build it, even if it's something simple. And then I want to do this thing. I want to do the automated thing. And this is what I was kind of looking at. So there was, where is it? It's like not a plow, but it's like a harvester of sorts. So let me see here if I can find it. It was... where is it? Okay, let's just look it up. Is it harvester? Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Mechanical harvester. So this thing, check this out. You can put it so that it... yeah, you can do the windmill bearing thing. And then it moves, and that's awesome. The cool thing is that we don't have to do it like that, like circular. We can actually do it with something else, which is like a minecart contraption. And then you can put something, and then you put some rails, and it goes vroom, vroom. It goes back and forth, back and forth. I think that's cool. I think that we can make that work. In the meantime, let me take these four. Let me take this and this and this out of there and put all the full stacks to smelt. This is pretty awesome, man. I'm pretty chuffed here. And I'll probably take this and upgrade it to an iron chest so that we have more space. But I think this is good. I think that now we do have an idea of what we're gonna do. More structured. I felt, honestly, I did feel a little bit overwhelmed again because there's so much and I have no idea what to do. So I decided to just, take a step back, breathe for a moment, and go like, okay, this is still Minecraft. It's not just the create mod. So we're gonna go ahead. What the heck, man? This dude. I don't even know what to do with this guy. So yeah, so I think that at this point we're gonna gather up all this stuff, and then we'll go ahead and get all situated and nice, so that we can go ahead and build that. Yeah, I think that's the way. Oh, this is the way. Reference for those nerd like me. Anyway, I'll be back once I have all this stuff set up. Oh great, it's raining. So actually I found something out regarding these chests, and as you can see, I've been moving things around, preparing to going ahead and building our starter house, or our first little abode. So I actually saw, I don't know if you guys caught it, but at one point I was looking at the inventory in the crafting table, like the JEI, the on the side. Let me show you. So this here, right? And I came across something that was like packing tape, and I really didn't understand what it was. So I kind of looked into, because for whatever reason, the carry-on mod, the mod that allows me to literally do this, and I will show you because it's so cool. We can carry things, entities and blocks, and kind of like we become a little bit like Enderman a little bit. So yeah, so that for whatever reason it wasn't working. Like I just picked up the horse, and it's just opening this chest. It wouldn't, and I know that it works with normal chests. So I looked into it, and the reason is that's why there's the packing tape. So I actually on purposely left that one over there because I wanted to show you. So we have, let's take a look here. We need, where is it? Oh my God. Okay, so we need the wheat flour, right? And then we need water so that we can go ahead and do a dough ball. Cool. Then we take because I moved them around, now I'm confused. So we take the lime, and because of our wonderful create mod, we can actually craft slime balls, which is really cool. So let me put this seed back. So what we do is that we take paper and a slime ball, and we craft packing tape. So we can do this. Check this out. It's so ingenious. I love it so much, and I think it fits with the create mod thematically. So check this out. It packs it up, and you can't open it. It literally packs it up, and then this is what happens. You can just pick it up, and that's it. That is how you move it. And then I was wondering, like, how do I take off the tape when I put it down? You don't. It takes off automatically. It's like when you're moving houses. It's so cool. I just don't know. These folks that do these mods, they're just so ingenious that it just blows my mind. In any case, I just wanted to show you that little bit. I'm gonna leave that there for now because that is a pain in the butt to just move around. So, and it's fine because basically everything that we get or stuff that we get from the tree farming is what goes there for now. So yes, I am gonna go ahead and I'll keep. I'm just cleaning up, as you can see. I'm like mowing the lawn, like I say, and kind of like spacing out. But I think the house is gonna go right in this area right here. Also, I started putting down torches because, yeah, I don't want mobs. We haven't had any issues because I've been sleeping a lot. But I also feel that I am cutting my days very short because I have to constantly sleep. So let's stop doing that. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna space out and try to torch it out as much as I can using our wonderful, oh, that's not the one, sorry, this one, the lighty mod. And then that way, you see, we can go ahead and make sure that we're lit up at a good enough radius around this area so that we don't get any unwanted mobs. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get going and get started on the house building, and I will just go ahead and show you the time lapse. So you'll see me back when the time lapse starts. So here we go. This is what happens when you go adventuring and you decide, I'm just gonna explore and all that. Look at this. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, look at all those, whatever they are, barrel chests. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Man, but it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how cool. Like a lighthouse. Oh, this is fantastic with the little house there. Okay, Minecraft, I see you. Oh, and I think we found the jungle. Oh, wow, cool. We haven't found that one. Anyway, let's go check this out. So I just found a bunch of dry kelp. And I think that's what you need to do the conveyor belts. Oh, this is wow. I am completely like at a loss here. I don't know what to say. This is fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna keep on checking this place out. So I think it's time for me to kind of talk about these. So I found 3 in my previous kind of like expedition, if you will. And I just decided, okay, let me get out of here, man. Excuse me. Rude. Okay. So anyway, so I just found Stony Peaks. This is just an example of what traveling does. I am so happy. It's not huge, but there's going to be a lot of stuff in there. In any case, there's also a jungle here. And there's stuff here, and there's this stuff here. Tropical jungle. Oh, okay. So in any case, these things, it's a mod that I added as well, as one of the additional ones. The original mod pack from Just Create doesn't have it, because I saw it in another mod pack and I found it to be very cool. So I just put it, and what it does is that you see, you can choose your destination. So right now I put this one. I can go ahead, call this done, right? So we can say, okay, I'm not going to explore anymore. I am going to go ahead and go home. And we are going to do that. And then what I'll do is that from the area that we are, from our home, we'll put, now this is theoretical because I've never used it, so I'm hoping that this is how it works. So I put one there. It is named Jungle/Stony Peaks. And then when I put the other one, then they can link, and you can then basically fast travel between 2 points. A waypoint, right? That is what I think it is. Oh man, azalea trees. Oh, okay. Let's get distracted. You know what? No, I can come back and I can take those if I remember. In any case, so we'll now go back. So I think that that's perfect time. We'll go back and we'll give it a go. All this and we still haven't even built the house, but hey, you gotta love the game. So I just noticed this. So I was like, what are those lights? And I thought, what are those glowberries? And then I went like this, and it's a bunch of lanterns. What in the world? This is interesting. We're gonna have to come back and definitely take a look at that with a boat, because this is definitely unusual. All right, let's just go back home and regroup. And we're back home. Okay, now we need to organize all this stuff because we got, whoop, that's wrong thing. We got all these things here. And I got a lot of stuff. I got too much, I will say. And I'm kind of like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and organize these things. I'm going to make sure that everything is back where all it goes. I might have to do maybe a couple of other chests, but yeah. Let me go ahead and organize and put away and clean up and all that stuff. And I think, yes, after this, we're definitely going to go ahead and then start building the house. Actually, let me just show you because I can kind of show you what I kind of had an idea. So this is sort of like the layout. Just kind of like the main house here. With like a wing of the house, and then probably like a kitchen here, and then here it's gonna be like an outside part with like fences with a tilted roof like that, maybe like a stable type of thing for the horses here. And yeah, so this is sort of like the idea that I have. Maybe do the entrance like right about here. What I'm still debating is that if I want the house to actually be maybe 1 block high or 2 blocks up, so do like a stone foundation, and then build. And I'm sort of thinking maybe Tudor style. I'm debating that one, but yeah, we'll get everything sorted, and then I'll be back once I'm ready to do the house. All right. Before we start there, I actually realized I didn't have any diorite. I didn't have any birch, so I went that way. There was a little town that we found, and it had a bunch of birch trees there, so I just cut them down and brought some saplings, and they're growing right there behind me. But I wanted to actually address and do the whole thing with you guys with the waystone. I am very curious to see if this works. I hope that my theory is correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the waystone right here. We're gonna name it home. Okay. And then what happens if I put it? Oh yeah. Oh, it costs experience. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So it says 27, but is it experience or levels. I hope it's not levels, because that is a lot of levels. I have 41. Oh man, and there was so much there. Yeah, it's far away. Look at that. It's all the way here. Somewhere around here is when we did it. Where we did it. Can't remember exactly where, but it's, I think, could it be that? Maybe that's the Waystone. Man, oh, I'm so curious to go see all this stuff and go get more iron and all that stuff. But I think, in reality, besides the fact that we have to build a house and get ourselves situated and get rid of all this stuff here, which is not too bad. I mean, yeah, we only started and it's day... Where's the day? Let's see. I can't see with the contrast. Day. Pacing, rotation, dimension. Days played, 83. Oh, wow. 83 days already. Okay. Again, not too bad. With what we've done so far, and the doubling of the create that kind of threw me off a little bit there, and kind of my head went around. But I think that we should go ahead and do the house. Let's go ahead and do the house. We have enough calcite. It should be enough. That's why I know we have diorite as well. So we're gonna do a very simple one. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but thankfully, because of the Macau's mods and all that stuff, we'll be able to definitely furnish it and do cool things, and hopefully I can come up with something interesting, especially because we have roofs. That's pretty awesome. In any case, let me go ahead and then get this all set up. Let me get all the materials, and I'll go ahead and then start. Oh, I'll sleep for sure, and then we'll get started there. So what I'm gonna say right now is, I guess, cue the time lapse after we sleep. Okay, sounds good. Okay, perfect. Cue the time lapse. So, sorry, before the time lapse, I'm sorry. I decided, so, because I don't know if this is gonna cost me levels, I decided that I'm gonna do this. We got a bunch of books, and I have a bunch of leather, so I am going to go ahead and do this. I just went and got some obsidian from one of the pools. There was a little bit of an area there that was kind of separated from the other one, so there were two little pools. So I didn't go to the one over here. So I'm gonna do this first. I just wanted to kind of jump in and not kind of keep you posted on what I'm doing. So I already had 4 of the bookshelves, and I'm just gonna go ahead and craft the rest of them, and then I'm gonna try and see if I can do some enchanting. I mean, that's quite bold, but in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna do it. So I'm not gonna bother you with this part with the enchanting. You've probably seen enchanting many times, but deja vu. Cue the time lapse for the house building. So I realized something. I realized that making roofs without scaffolding is very labor intensive and very annoying with blocks and all that stuff. So we're gonna try this thing, and we're gonna go to the jungle, and we're gonna try and get some bamboo. So I have 28 levels. I thought, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought that, well, I'm hoping that it's not levels when it says experience cost 27. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go right now, and we're gonna check it out. And I wanted to do this and show you so that we find out together. So here we go. Oh, it was 27 XP, not 27 levels. Whew. Okay, that's not a bad thing. And we are here, and it works, and that is so cool. Anyway, gotta love when these mods do what you expect them to. Now I just have to find bamboo, which, interestingly enough, oh, there it is. All right, we're gonna go. Ooh, I wonder if I can do that with my horse. No, we'll check it out. We'll go there. We'll get the bamboo. We get home and we finish the house because we're almost done, at least the outside. So I'll see you in a bit. So this is my first idea. Roofs are never, ever my strong suit here, but yeah, I'm trying to figure this out for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the free cam and just let you know. So I'm not sold on this. I am not sold on this at all. So of course I would cover this. I would make it better looking and stuff, and then I could just sort of close this up here with blocks. But like on the inside here, like not like I would do maybe some sort of I don't know, maybe we could do like a little terrace of sorts, and then put like a floor maybe that comes from this level here, and then we can sort of leave this. Oh, I forgot that one. Oops. In any case, so yeah, this one, it's gonna be pretty standard. I'm bringing this up with some more blocks. We're gonna do like a window here and all that. Very good. But it's this right here. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do this. What do you guys think? So I would love your opinion. What I could do, I'm kind of throwing it out there. You guys can tell me as well. So I could just extend this, right? So like this one here, instead of like, I don't know, like maybe do like a smaller, like that's the thing. I don't know if extending this would make sense because it's gonna look weird here at the bottom without the lip or whatnot. There is, oh, I forgot that one too. So there is a thing here called a parapet. It's like just a almost like a bar, if you will, which is more for like modern style roofs that you put like a lip on flat roofs. But I'm thinking maybe we can do that and then just extend this one all the way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sort of torn with that. So I'm gonna ask for your help for sure. So what do you think? You think that this is like kind of trippy and we can kind of work with this and work around this, or we kind of keep this style of roof and just go with that, right? And just keep it simple, and or extend this out and somehow do, I don't know, maybe like a smaller layered roof. I'm not 100% sure. It's a little bit, and I'm sorry about the free cam. It's very, very, very fast. I haven't changed the settings on it. I usually like to make it a little bit smoother. I will do that because I just realized it's a little bit jittery. So yeah, just let me know. What do you think? But at least I do like the house though. So of course, we'll have the windows and the decoration outside, but this Tudor style, I really like it. I think it could look really nice. And if you do we do like some sort of kind of like out, like I don't know, like windows that are a little bit more on the outside, like to give it a little bit more depth as well. We could do that, but that's something that I'll do. And like I said, with this, I'm thinking of doing like a sort of maybe like a stable of sorts, so just like a roof that comes down, kind of like this one actually, but like here that goes, and then it's just like some posts and leave it sort of in the open, and then we can put some fences. And what I'm thinking is definitely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand it 2 blocks more so that it's a little bit more symmetrical. Yeah, for me, I like symmetrical stuff, so this is not hard though. We can do that. And maybe even put a door. I was thinking of keeping it just 100% outdoor, but maybe we can kind of plug in a door just to go inside, or maybe like a gate, and then we can kind of come in and out from the inside, but then making it only accessible with gates. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I would definitely appreciate it. But at this point, I am going to go ahead and sort of get things here sorted. Maybe poke some holes and things like that, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm not gonna bother you with that. And we'll chug it along. I think that this is coming along pretty nice. I like the house. I like the texturing I did, and so it's kind of nice. Very simple. I said this is gonna be a very different series. I'm not gonna make it too fantastical or too lore heavy or anything at all. So it's gonna be straightforward builds. Most of it as functional as possible. And of course aesthetic, because I like the aesthetic. And man, these Macau roofs look really cool, so I'm really chuffed about that. So, and I can keep them they have so much texture that I can keep them just like that. The shingles you can see, so you don't have to do like too much texturing. Again, I want to keep it simple. Because we need to focus on learning and learning and learning. And I'm going to take this as well as practice for building too. More simple things and not really break my brain to try and build things. But yeah, still a little bit whimsy, as you see. I really like it. I think that this is a good first starter house. And I think we can do it. But I think that right now what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go ahead, and now that we've done the setup here, the enchanting setup, and of course, so I was able to enchant my tools, yeah, and I was able to just get the silk touch stuff. This one fortune, because I definitely want to go and do more diamonds, and for sure. And I think I have another one here, and I just need the levels at this point. I have 28, so with this, I'll be able to do my silk touch here. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go back and try and see if I can find more diamonds, because I don't have many at all. I just have 4. That hurts quite a bit, actually, but we can do that. Excuse me, we can definitely do that. We can get more diamonds, but I think that for the building part, this is it. And then my focus, we'll work on this. We'll make it a work in progress. I did a little tree farm there just so that I think I showed you that. But I am going to go ahead and shift my focus on resource gathering again, so that we can go ahead and get some more stuff built, because I want to get more. I want to do like a working shed maybe, and that's when we can maybe start doing more create stuff. But I definitely want to do the sort of harvesting farm there. And I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe we do like a shed, where we actually do the like the power generation, or maybe like we build something and then we do like a very nice windmill of sorts. I think that sounds good, right? Yeah, let me go ahead and get everything kind of organized here. At this point, I've been sort of dealing with recording, and I don't know how much footage I have for this one, so I'm being completely transparent here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am just going to check and make sure if I need to capture more, and I will definitely show you, and I will put more. But if not, then I'll come back and maybe wrap things up after a good mining session there. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me go ahead and do that, and we'll go get some more diamonds. Alright guys, so I think that I did something good here. So we went and we got a bunch of diamonds. I mean, not crazy amount, but definitely enough for a while, to the point that I even have now a silk touch and a substitute for the fortune one. But not only that, but also a bunch in our storage, which I'm not showing you because I'm going to show you in a moment. So as you see here, there's nothing else. I moved everything, so no chest monster, at least not outside, which is awesome. That we'll move that too, but for now it's gonna stay there because I thought about something very cool, which I will do definitely in probably the next couple of episodes. But as I turn, and I don't want to show you so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just kind of go like this and look. Oh yeah, look at that. You see, this is what I was kind of envisioning here. Perfect. We got the horses and we got the doggo, which we have to name. Give me your ideas on that one. I love the doggo on the other world, but this one is the gray one with the kind of like the gradient. I love this one, how he looks, and he's chilling and sleeping right now. So, but yeah, the horses are here. It's all I find it very cool, functional, but it looks good how it comes out with the roof and everything. I did a little bit of detailing with the gates here and the gates over here as well on the top, so that it looks a little cooler, a little bit more detail, not just, you know, posts and that's it. So yeah, oh, hello sir. I also realized that these, for whatever reason, are not saplings. So I was waiting for them to grow. So I don't know what they are. Honestly, I tried and it says saplings, but it's not a sapling because it doesn't have a stage. So I have no idea. I have no clue. But look at this. I mean, come on, that looks so good, right? The windows, that is create. Yeah, this is crazy. They are ornate iron window panes, and of course you have the full block and this one, and this is just, excuse me, rude, very rude. Anyway, as I was saying, so as you stack them like this, it does that. It kind of makes them like stretch out like that with the little ornament at the top. I find that so cool. This one as well, it's Macau's lights and lamps, and look at that. I mean, come on. This is why I love modded Minecraft. It's so trippy. Now I have to do the some more decoration on the top, but you see that's a different type of window. I wanted to do something a little different. So here we are, it's windows here as well. I didn't put windows here, and there's a reason for that, but we're gonna go inside. Check this out. A little table with the chairs, huh? Kind of quaint. Yeah, these chests are gonna go. Don't worry, I just put them here again, just so that they're not just out there. In fact, I have some of them here in my backpack. Minecraft, I don't know how that fits in a backpack, but it's fine. Same as this, I put that here just for, functionality purposes right now. But look at this, some countertop with the stove from Farmer's Delight. Oh man, I miss it so much. I'm so glad that we are playing with this mod again, because I love it. And then I put some kind of something here. I don't know. It's like a the furnace, and then that is some sort of decoration. I think it kind of looks cool. And then I did some other, like the cabinets and stuff on the wall, which is storage. Eventually this is going to be storage. But of course, for now, that's what we did. And then look at this. Macau's stairs and balconies. And look at that. I mean, come on. Look how cool. Just a proper stair. Our enchanting setup right here. And it's all working. Look at this with the rails. I mean, this is so cool. Yeah, I'm so in love with this. I put the waystone here, so that way we come to our home, not outside. And then look at those lamps. That's so cool. Again, that's Macau's lights, lamps and lights and something, lights and lamps. But yeah, oh, look at that. Look at that. The windows, I made them almost like specially barred. I like it though. I like how they are. So I just did this. Yeah. So now we have a place where we can call home. Of course, more stuff is gonna come here, and I'm gonna decorate a lot more. And this roof is still there. So, and I haven't closed this because I really want you guys to give me your ideas and see what we do here. In any case, let's go downstairs. Oh yeah, and this is one of the doors from Macau's doors. Come on. Actually, you know what? I think this one should go like that. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Oh man, this is so exciting. It's so good. It's so good. But I am in love with it. I'm gonna do more lamps. So a lot of things. Oh, I heard phantoms. I heard phantoms. Right? Oh yeah, that's a phantom. Yep, we're not going outside. So, okay, let's go and sleep. But I'm actually going to go ahead and let you guys go for now. This is all that as the phantom is right outside the window. Ooh, I just hope he doesn't come inside. Let's just stay here. So, as I was saying, that's all I have. For this one, I'm gonna keep working hard off camera, probably just to gather more resources and all. Oh, wait, I didn't show you how many diamonds. Wait, look at this. Look at all the zinc that we found. And look, 3 stacks, a little bit over 3 stacks. And then all the redstone and I mean it's great. It's great. I'm very, very happy that we found. Oh, and more gold, of course. So we're getting there. You see, we're definitely getting there. I'm very glad that we have the fortune, because that way we can go ahead and get more. Oh wow, that's very. There you go. That was very dark and eerie. So yeah, I'm very, very chuffed. I'm kind of coming along, and creativity's flowing, and ideas and all that, but no rest for the wicked. So I am going to keep doing my resource gathering, get more stuff, and hopefully we can start working on our first contraption, which I want to do a drill, because then we can go and just kind of drill the mine all together and just gather as much materials as we can a little faster. So nonetheless, that's all I have for today, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much for your time, as always. We'll see you in the next video. But if you liked it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. It's appreciated. And especially because if you want to see more, then subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to you, and you get notifications. So make sure that you hit that bell button as well and select it to all, so that way you don't miss anything. And that's about it. So peace out and bye for now.